WWE Crown Jewel takes place this Saturday. That's October 11th. So let's take a look at these matches. As of right now, 5 matches have been confirmed. I would like them to add 2 more matches. I don't think that's going to happen. Will they add Drew versus Jacob Fatu? I think they should. But who knows with WWE? We shall see. I just feel like the 5 matches, I feel like it's just a little too short. And also with the commercials and stuff, not the commercials, but with the advertisement and with the entrances, they could, cut some of that time, like reduce some of that time and just add 2 more matches. Or at least give us 1 more match. But like I said, we shall see. So let's look at these matches. Roman Reigns versus Bronson Reed. And this is going to be a street fight. But it's not going to be any kind of regular street fight. It's going to be an Australian street fight. So what's the difference? I don't know. Maybe they will have certain animals in the match, certain weapons. Who knows? So Roman Reigns defeated Bronson Reed a couple months ago, and then after that match that they had, Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker, they destroyed Roman Reigns. So I don't know. Since they're in Australia, they're going to be in Australia. Should Bronson Reed win? I feel like he should win, but I'm not really sure what's going to go down. I know there's probably going to be some interference. Maybe they should give this to Bronson Reed, but is it too soon? Because I thought that WWE, they were building up to having Roman Reigns versus Braun Breaker. So I'm not really sure. I could see Bronson winning, but then I can also see Roman winning as well. That should be a really interesting outcome. But the fact that Roman Reigns just came back, I think that, he's going to win. We shall see. All right, now this match right here, this is a tag team match. Rhea Ripley and Io Sky versus Asuka and Kairi Sane. I think Rhea Ripley and Io Sky, I think they're going to win. They should win. And I'm thinking about that performance from Io Sky from Monday Night Raw from 2 weeks ago. That was just awful. Her facial expressions were just terrible. She looked like a little kid that just was in a lot of trouble, and she was just trying to get herself out of it by faking. It was, that was horrible, but we shall see. And then, also I'm thinking because Kairi Sane, she's kind of conflicted. Asuka is really taking advantage of her, so I'm thinking that maybe she will cause them to lose the match, and that's how Rhea Ripley and Io will win. We shall see. John Cena versus AJ Styles. I think John Cena's gonna win this. I'm not sure. I mean, John Cena was destroyed by Brock Lesnar at WrestlePalooza, and I don't think he hasn't been on any of the shows since then. So the build up to this is just a match that they just added, and I know the fans were asking for this, but I would have liked to see, them build up this match. And I know John Cena has only a number of days left, but I feel like he should have just had a date, like, whenever his last match is going to be, December, I think, 13th or the 17th. He should have just said, okay, this is going to be my last date, my last day of wrestling. This is going to be my retirement match. And then just add other days. And I know it's a contract and they have to add the number of days, number of appearances, but I feel like that wasn't really needed because it interferes with them building up matches. So I don't know. I think the fans are really going to like this, but I think John Cena. All right, now this match right here, and this is for the Women's Crown Jewel Championship. Who's going to take this championship and defend it all over the world? No, I don't know. Like the Crown Jewel Championship, it's just like, why? But whatever. So Stephanie McMahon versus Tiffany Stratton. I'm not sure. I think there's probably going to be some interference. I'm thinking that they're going to have Stephanie win. I don't know if Nia Jax is going to interfere or someone else. Maybe they're going to, distract Tiffany. And then the main event, Cody Rhodes versus Seth Rollins. And this is for the Men's Crown Jewel Championship, which I don't really get, but whatever. I think with this match, I think that this I think that this will be a really good match. And right now, Cody Rhodes, he has defeated Rollins 3 times, and Rollins hasn't defeated. He has not won a match against Cody. So I'm thinking, are they going to have Rollins finally beat Cody? That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking maybe that it should happen. And Cody will be fine. If he loses a match, I mean, I can see the Vision and Paul Heyman and just some shenanigans. But I think Rollins, I think he actually should win this match. Please let me know, what do you think about this show? And I think that with this show with Crown Jewel, because a lot of people weren't crazy about WrestlePalooza. I thought it wasn't, with WrestlePalooza, I didn't think it was a bad show, but I didn't think it was a good show. I thought it was just a decent show. A decent show. I know a lot of people they had high expectations, and I get that because WWE was really pushing the show and was saying that it's going to be so great and blah, 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 and how they were on ESPN. So I understand why people were, why they felt let down. Then also the fact that fans are paying $30 a month for this new app, and before it was on Peacock, and on Peacock you're only spending a few bucks or whatever. So I get that, but I didn't feel like WrestlePalooza was a terrible show. I just feel like it just we needed more matches, and then some of the outcomes people were not happy about, whatever. But so I think that with this show they have to really bring it, because a lot of people are watching, and so we shall see what's going to happen, what's going to take place. Take care and have a good one. Woo!